Alright then, what is up everyone? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 50 of my playthrough for Total War Saga, Thrones of Britannia. Let's just do the usual then, guys. Let's have a little recap as to what happened towards the end of the last episode, and then let's crack on from there. So I've already checked, we are at the end of a turn again, so let's have a look at kind of where we left off. So we've got down here in the south, the Swords of Wayland, waging war against us. Now they did take a bit of a beating in the last episode and had to retreat, but they've kind of replenished. They're not fully replenished by any means, but they're on their way to take this settlement back and then replenish a little bit more on the way to Hastings, which is where we got beaten last time. So try and make sure that doesn't happen again. I think the reason was because we were kind of in the bog, so we were taking attrition while we were besieging the settlement. And then I got a bit overconfident when we attacked. I auto-resolved and I think we lost as a result of that, so we might have to fight that one on the battlefield. Over here we've got the Bringers of Ragnarok. They're kind of going to just hang around this area and I think start taking these settlements from the Anglo-Saxons. London will be a tough one because I think it has full garrison, pretty strong garrison there. We've got strong troops ourselves, but sieges are always a bit trickier if it's kind of equal numbers, so we'll do our best anyway. Maybe we'll have to besiege them and kind of wear them down a little bit. The reason we didn't besiege London straight away, again, there's bogs on this side, so I think we wanted to attack from this side here so we don't take attrition while we siege them. Moving on up from here then, we've got the Swinery. So this was our kind of latest army, I think, that we recruited. Yeah, they're besieging this settlement here. I think we were going to wait until they lose some of their garrison, I believe. We will check that out on the next turn because we're not fully replenished ourselves, so we need to be careful. Down here in kind of the southwest here, we've got an army. I think we actually lost this battle, if I remember correctly. I mean, it looks like we definitely did. I mean, we damaged them in the process, but yeah, I think we lost. So we need to kind of regroup probably here in this settlement where there's going to be a bit of a garrison. Not amazing, because we kind of defeated it in the last couple of episodes. But we'll retreat there if we can, if we get the chance. I mean, these guys may well come and finish us off in this turn, in which case we can't do it. But then we'll start building up this army again. It's just putting a bit of a halt on the kind of campaign down here in, I guess this is like Cornwall and Devon, right, in today's geography. But yeah, we're going to have to put a bit of a pause on that while we deal with everything there. The other option I did think was that over here in Ireland we've got kind of these armies here. Maybe we send one of them down to help out, because they're kind of not doing anything at the moment. They're just poised to kind of strike in Ireland as and when we need to. The plan was, though, to kind of beat the Normans back here and then send this, which army, this one here, the Dragon Slayers, send them over here just to contain this little area of Wales, because I don't want the Irish factions kind of sweeping through my land here undefended when I go to war with them. So that was the plan, but whether we can continue to do that, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, heading further north. These recaps are getting longer and longer as this campaign's going on, do apologise. But yeah, heading further north, then we've got the Crows here, who were going to come and get themselves situated on this island here. And we have the Blood Eagles waiting in the sea. We're going to kind of attack this on two fronts, by the sea and by land with these guys. Although they did take a bit of attrition walking through these mountains, so I'm going to have to put them in Dontnod here and have them replenish a little bit before we go for that attack. So this episode might be a lot of kind of consolidation by the sounds of it, but we'll see kind of how far we get. We do have the Thunderhammers here, who managed to defeat the army of the Norse, who were up here causing problems, so we will move them over to Blascona, take that settlement, and then we're kind of going to sail them down this way to Stonnock Way, take all this territory back in the next few turns, I would have thought. I think that's it for a recap. So yeah, let's end the turn here and get started on this episode properly. Just before we do, guys, links down in the description below to my social media if you're not already following me there. Greatly appreciated if you do. Let's actually just check this to see who's taking attrition. Okay, it's these guys in the mountains, so yeah, they're going to take a bit more attrition at the end of this turn as well. Definitely going to need to replenish them here before we attack. Alright, let's end the turn. Alright, so Wysing want to become friends with me. I mean, there's no point. I don't really care about them. They're not going to provide me with any benefit. So, yeah, let's just decline that one. Alright, and straight away then we've got attrition. We only lost 3 men in the mountains, which is good, I guess. Little kindness. So a little kindness clearly goes a long way. This man has ceased his unhelpful plotting and has instead begun to praise me. So +2 faction allegiance for 6 turns. Again, not a massive concern at this stage in the campaign, but it's good. And a few traits there for Leifwine and Oslak. Cool. Alright, let's get started then. So we do need to move the crows into this settlement here to replenish, probably for a couple of turns, although by the looks of it, they're going to get a fairly decent amount of replenishment. So yeah, maybe 2 turns will be perfect. And then we've got the Blood Eagles here, kind of just poised and waiting to attack from the port there once they're besieged by these guys, because I think they've got a fairly strong garrison here. Yeah, alright. So that's all sorted. Island, everyone is kind of just set and ready and waiting to do what they're going to do. And if we go further up north, Thunderhammer's here, we want to move these guys over to Blascona. Let's check what the garrison's like here. Fairly full garrison, so yeah, I think we're probably going to have to besiege these guys. I don't think we can do it by land. It doesn't look like we have an easy way onto the island, so let's just do it by sea, because we can access it this turn. I don't think they have any armies around. I mean, they've got the garrison, but they're kind of at my mercy here. Yeah, let's just blockade them. Don't think... Alright, one thing I think with blockades, actually, this is a good point, is that I don't think they'll start to take attrition or anything like that. So this may be one I have to fight on the battlefield, and it'll be tricky. I might not win it, actually, even though they've got a smaller garrison. Attacking from the sea like this can be difficult and quite time-consuming. It's not the most fun of battles to play, in my opinion. But either way, let's maintain the blockade, and we'll, yeah, I guess we'll deal with that. They'll probably attack us, but we'll see. But yeah, they're not going to take any attrition or anything like that. So yeah, it's just going to be a wasting game on that one. Well, we've got, yeah, Ireland is all sorted. Let's head right down to the south of England. And okay, let's check these guys first. So the Swinery, what are they going to be looking like against these guys? I'm not hugely confident about this balance of power. I mean, we've had that before and lost. I guess there's an element of sort of RNG there as well. Let's maintain it for now. Just we'll come back to it at the end of the turn, because I might want to fight that on the battlefield. And then I guess with the Bringers of Ragnarok, yeah, we kind of want to get over to this side here. Can't actually attack Tilleberg from the sea here. I guess the other option is we attack Roughchester here. And then from there, there's the port there, so then we can kind of sail out, land on that side. Yeah, let's do that. I think that makes more sense. Yep, occupy that, kind of unopposed, so may as well. Yeah, Sussex did end up taking this settlement off us in the last turn, but we will continue with our plan. Take this settlement back here. Get a bit of replenishment. We can also actually upgrade the equipment, I believe this is, for these guys. Yep, so I couldn't even see it there, but yeah, they've got level 2 armour. Same with those guys, so that's good. Helps them out. So let's leave them where they are for now. And we didn't get attacked over here by the army of the Normans, so we can probably situate ourselves back here in this settlement, get the extra replenishment, and let's actually look at who we need to recruit. Probably a good few units of melee troops here. Swords and spears, always good for holding the line, and that's kind of like the way I like to play this game. We're going to need some archers as well. And we've got plenty of money to play with here as well, so I'm not too worried about that. And let's actually go for some cav. What does that leave us with? I've actually got one more unit we can take. I've probably taken far too many archers actually without realising, so you know what, let's actually disband these guys. I think 3 units of archers is probably enough. As a Viking faction, we kind of rely heavily on our melee presence. So we've got 3 units we can play with. Let's get Huskarl's Berserkers, yeah, why not, and some Axemen. I'm kind of running low on these elite troops. They do take a bit longer to come back to us, but it's fine. Nice. So, yeah, small in number at the moment, but they will replenish over time. And yeah, when they're ready. I don't think it'll take too long. How many turns are we looking like? Okay, 6 turns or so. They don't need to be fully replenished necessarily to do what we need them to do. They're only a 16 stack. Well, I would like them to be fully replenished, but I guess we'll just wait and see kind of what happens there. Play it by ear. I think that's it for the armies for this turn, really. Guthfrid, Magnus, and Waltheof, I believe, are all the guys over in Ireland who are not doing anything but waiting. So yeah, Magnus, Waltheof, and Guthfrid, King Guthfrid, that is, are all waiting. We've got then Guthfrid of the Swine Array. Yeah, he's the one that we need to look at, I think, now. What do we want to do? The other option we've got here is we wait another couple of turns for them to start taking attrition, or let them attack me. Without their walls, I think we'll beat them quite comfortably in a defensive battle if they sally out. And if they start taking attrition, then their numbers dwindle, and we're gonna, this balance of power will change quite drastically within a turn or two, and we should be able to auto-resolve it. So yeah, let's just maintain that siege. I'm not in any rush because they don't have any armies that can come and kind of relieve them, and that's all I'm really bothered about. If they had that, I would probably go in for the attack this turn, but they don't, so there it is. Alright, I think we end the turn there then. Let's just have a quick look on this here. No bad traits gained. Ragnar's actually got a good trait, Public Order, but he's a general, so I don't think it matters. And we've also got here a decree that we can take, but that being said, I'd rather just save for when we need this if the Hay King track, because when we go to war with Ireland, this is going to jump up maybe 1 or 2 points, so we need to knock it back down. So yeah, we'll wait on that one as well, and let's just end the turn there then, I guess. Cool, so yeah, we've seen this event multiple times. I think we're just going to take the -1 influence for Guthfrid, because he's got so much that it's never going to drop below 10. With all these states and things like that he holds. Other traits gained here, nothing bad, I don't think. Oslak has lost 1 loyalty, let's check on him. Still with a loyalty of 4, so I'm not too worried about that, but when he does level up, I'll try to remember to give him a priest for the extra loyalty. Not going to give him any more estates or anything like that, I don't think there's any need for that. Okay, a couple of things happened then. So we've got, well, the main thing really is, God, this is moving slow. Over here, yeah, it looks like the World Serpents, so that's the Norman army here, has besieged this settlement. So these guys are not going to receive any replenishment. Our garrison, however, that was the wrong button, and now why can't I get out of it? I can. Yeah, so the garrison here, fairly strong. Their troops not too strong, so I'm in two minds as to whether I want to like kind of sally out and fight him. I feel like we could, but these units are all fairly weak, so I don't know if it's a good idea or not. The garrison, however, are okay. Like I could put them on the front lines and have them fight. How many turns have I got until that becomes a problem? So in 2 turns we'll run out of supplies. So we've got a couple of turns to worry about it. I mean, they may attack us within that time. I think maybe we'll leave it 1 turn before we do anything about it. Skills available again for Guthfrid. This is not King Guthfrid. He's got loyalty of 4 as well. I might actually give him another point into priest. That works for me. And yeah, we've still got 1 more turn here until they run out of supplies as well, so let's maintain that siege too. Now, let's head over to the south, deal with all this. So we've got this settlement that we can take this turn, so I think we should do that. These guys are getting nicely replenished as well, which is good. And it looks like Sussex have moved their army north, maybe to kind of come and counteract these guys. Let me know how that works out for you guys. I don't think you'll do too well. Garrison's pretty weak here as well. I think we'll easily be able to take it with this, even if they reinforce with these troops here. So we've got a 20 stack, there's 6 troops there. And what's the garrison like here? So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so that's 16. Yeah, still, even still, they wouldn't match us for numbers. So let's do it. Let's go and besiege this settlement here. Cool. If they can't make it to us in 1 turn, which I don't think they will be able to. I think we're a bit too far away. Then yeah, we'll take this next turn anyway, so it's fine. And these guys will continue to move across. We'll take this settlement here and then move on to Hastings after that. But just make sure that when we do besiege it, we do it from think this area here, like the northern side, so that we don't take attrition from sitting in a bog, because that's what messed us up last time. Yeah, things looking alright, I think, for now. At least over here. Let's have another look at the crows. Yep, one more turn, I think, for these guys, and they'll be well enough replenished that we can move over and start trying to fight them. Now, actually, it's a good point in that I thought they should be able to move out onto the ocean from here. But it doesn't look like they can. I actually have to move all the way around. Wow, all the way that way? That seems like too far that I have to go. There's no port here in Dunat, so I can't just get them out into the ocean from here. Wow, yeah, okay, I actually have to move them really far around, which I did not anticipate. That just changed things, actually, because now I'm not too sure. Yeah, not too sure what the best plan of action is, because that's going to take them quite a while to get there. That's like, what, 4 turns? Yeah. Interesting and annoying all at the same time. Let's, in that case, start them moving now. Let's not waste any more time. They'll get less replenishment, but they'll be moving over friendly land and getting replenishment for the next couple of turns, so it should be fine. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I thought they would be able to disembark or embark from over here somewhere. Yeah, anyway, a bit frustrating. There you go. Let's move up to the north again. Yeah, I forgot about this one last... Oh no, don't do that. I forgot about this one last turn. We're probably going to have to fight this one. Let's just do it now. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on the battlefield for this one. Alright, so for deployment, I don't really want to deploy in the rain, so let's wait for that one. Yep, dry. That's perfect. Let's start the deployment. Yeah, so we're going to be deploying here in the sea. Well, it looks like we've got some troops over here. I wonder, can I put everyone... No, I can't put everyone over here. That's a bit odd then that certain troops would be on land. It's just the cavalry, so maybe that's why. Interesting, and it also looks like there's only a very small area to land on here. And we've got quite a lot of troops here on the sea. I don't really want to split my troops up. A little bit frustrating. I mean, I guess could land my archers and try and set these towers on fire, so at least we're not getting shot. But I have a feeling that they'll probably put their defences over here if I deploy over this side. Yeah, a little bit frustrating. It's basically going to not leave us very much time to land troops and get them kind of set up in any formation. There's not a big space here to do that, so it's going to be a case of, I think, land the troops, send the first lot in while I bring in a second wave. A bit of micro is going to be needed, which I'm not very good at, so we'll see how that goes. As for these cavalry units here, now looks like the only gate on the land side, there's this one here and this one here, and I'm pretty sure that with cavalry you can get them to attack a gate. It takes a bit longer without a ram, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. I might be wrong about that, maybe you can't, we'll see though. If I can, then might as well send them in and take that gate. There's no point wasting them over here, just sitting here. And my final option is to land all the troops on this side and then set them up and attack this wall. But I don't have any siege equipment, so I'd rather not do that. I think we should do it by sea. So, let's get these troops set up here, and actually let's put them in a group. And then let's set all these boats up just around here. I'll do that off screen, or off camera, and then I'll be back with you. I think I'll probably come back to you when we actually start landing troops here. It's not much to see with the deployment in this case. It's just going to be a case of getting my troops onto the beachfront there. So yeah, I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, so I've set all the boats off to go land on the beach, and I'm just going to use this cav here to try and take down this gate. Now the balance of power is like way in my favour, which is good. I don't know why it wasn't so much in my favour in the campaign menu, campaign screen there. Oh crap, I forgot about the oil. Can they do... Yeah, so they can do damage to the gate, but they're also going to get absolutely pounded by the oil.
Attack the walls, men!
Which isn't good. They just lost a load of men, so you know what, I'm actually just going to pull them back. I'm genuinely just going to pull them back. There is no point losing those guys to take that wall for no reason. Yeah, they just got absolutely hammered by the oil. And the archers as well, I guess. So yeah, let's just get them out of range of that. My mistake. Completely forgot about the oil. Luckily, there's no gate over this side. We can just walk in. But yeah, it looks like their troops are... You know, I don't want to get any archers on there just yet. Let's not bother with the archers. Although I think it might be a bit too late for these guys. Wonder if they can actually just shoot off their boat. Ah, they've landed already. Never mind. Alright, these guys are going to have to fight their way up this beach by the looks of it. Now, I have put all my stronger axemen and berserkers and those kinds of units on here. Right, these are archers. I'd rather you guys take flaming arrows to that there. Although you're about to get charged, I think. So let's do the same with these guys, just in case. Yep, they're going to get charged. Not good. Let's pull all those guys back and get these guys up on the beach for the extra reinforcements here. The rest of our archers, let's just keep them, yeah, keep them where they are. Not sure why actually these guys can't just shoot at these guys from their boats. I would have thought they would be able to. Yeah, they can. There you go. Anyway, let's take out these towers as best we can. Now, I think we should make mincemeat of these guys, especially when we get our next wave of troops in. And then we'll try and sneak them behind and so on. But yeah, their archers are going to be a bit of a problem. They've got some at the back here. Oh, there they go, shooting at my boats as well. Let's get everybody on the beach here. Got my general here too, but I'm actually going to move him just up for now, and we will worry about actually getting him onto the beach in time. Yeah, they're shooting at the boats now with fire arrows. They've actually managed to set... Oh, it's a tree. I thought they'd set a tower on fire. Okay, these troops here, don't want them to just charge kind of straight in. I actually want them to hold back a little bit. Oh, my general's actually already there. Never mind. Yeah, get these guys kind of flanking round the sides, around the back. General, pop a rally and get into shield wall, please. And let's get these guys all formed up like that, then we can flank left and right there. And let's try and flank these guys here on this left side. This unit here then, let's get them in. And let's actually get my archers landing now as well. Cool. Right then, these guys, I want you to form up kind of like this and get behind them. This is a lot tougher than I kind of anticipated it to be. They've got their archers raining down fire on us as well. Let's get one flanking unit in there and one on this side. Try and kind of surround these guys. Should be the aim. Right, let's get these archers on as well. He might be, but he's alright because he's in shield wall. He'll be fine. Are you guys not shooting at this anymore? If you're not, can you please start? Want my other archers as well. In fact, it seems to have lost my other archers. Oh no, they're landing now. Here they are. Yep, get you guys with fire arrows. Shooting at these towers, please. Same with you guys. Okay, we have routed some. Nice. That's perfect. Should hopefully cause a bit of a chain rout. Get you guys charged in properly. It doesn't look like you're actually in the fight there. Are these guys all skirmishers? Skirmishers, archers, archers, archers. Yeah, alright. So, the melee troops that we have to fight are these guys here. So if we break all of these lot, we're golden. We're good. You guys as well, get around the side, please. Oh, no, not these archers, sorry. I want you guys to actually shoot at this tower. I mean, they're doing an absolutely terrible job of shooting these towers down, but never mind. Yeah, you guys come around the back this way. You know what, let's just get them to shoot at this tower here. Yeah, let's get all you guys shooting at the correct tower. I think it's because they can't see it properly, which is why they're not shooting at it. Because there's trees and stuff that are in the way. Right, let's get these guys charging in as well. completely surround these guys. Have all of these guys charging in. As soon as these towers are taken down, we'll start focusing on their skirmishers as well. I should check on my cab as well, actually. Yeah, they took an absolute beating. Still getting shot at as well, so let's actually move them back a bit further away. Yeah, I think it was a good choice sending in my berserkers and axemen and everyone first. They seem to do quite a lot of damage to them. Let's move these archers back a second. We can grab all of these guys and kind of pile them in. Let's just doggy pile in, I think. Or if we can try and sneak them past, maybe. I mean, if I keep spamming attack orders on these guys, they might squeeze on through and not even bother with these lot. So they're all kind of wavering, well, they were a minute ago. The general's in there as well. Let's pop another rally from my general. I don't think that actually got them, never mind. Yep, these guys seem to be running through. Their general's now running away as well. I think that's going to be it, I would imagine. Yeah, that thing's on fire now as well. Let's now go for this tower. Turn and face these guys, please. Completely broken, their general. Shattered, I believe, yep. Yeah, everyone seems to be running out. I think that's going to be it.
See, they flee before our might.
Perfect. Yeah, quite a tough battle that one. We did take quite a lot of losses, actually. Attacking up this beachhead here, but we managed it. That's the main thing. So I think that was Blascona, if I remember correctly. So that's now going to be ours. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Nice, completely wiped out the garrison, but I think that always happens whenever you win, when there's only a garrison fighting. We will occupy that, which will give us a good amount of replenishment, which we desperately need after that battle, because that was quite tough. But yep, troops looking relatively healthy. We do have damaged buildings over here, which we're going to have to fix, but pretty sure we've got the money for that. That's fine. Cool. We can actually build another building here as well. I wonder if something for public order is probably a smart move, because I seem to remember this area suffering from public order issues in the past. Can we actually recruit another unit for these guys? I think they need another unit of swords, so let's do that. Cool. That's all them set up and ready to go. So Guthfrid, Magnus and Walthiof for the guys sitting in Island. Ingrim, what was he doing? I forget. Right, he was besieging this settlement. That's right. Magnus was one of those guys over in Island. Guthfrid, what was he doing? Also besieging this settlement here, which we were going to wait out. Tostig and the Dragon Slayers, he's replenishing over here, and Gokka is kind of sitting in wait up in the north. So yeah, there's not actually too many armies to be moving around for the next few turns, because we're all kind of waiting for different things. The Crows really need to kind of get a move on and get their asses up here. That's going to be 3 turns until they can get up. If I'd have known that before, I would have sent them a few turns ago and let them replenish as they walked through this land, but never mind. It is what it is. Let's end the turn there and keep things moving. Alright then, so the Normans have attacked us in the settlement that they were besieging us in. Balance of power is like way in my favour, so I think I'm actually just going to auto-resolve it. I would hope that I don't lose any of these units. I might do though. Hopefully it's none of the kind of elite units, which I don't have very many of in the recruitment pool. But let's see. I don't think it's going to be fun fighting a small defensive siege against these guys in a massive city, so yeah, we'll auto-resolve it, I think. We'll fight defensively. That way favours ranged units and tends to lead to fewer casualties on both sides. That's absolutely fine. We can chase those guys down later if needs be. But yeah. Oh, and we lost, apparently. What? That is crazy. That balance of power was so much in my favour. How did I lose that? Wow, I really need to stop doing that. I need to start fighting these important sieges on the battle map. Wow, is all I'm going to say to that. I'm actually in shock. Right then, never mind. Another setback. So they killed the army, sacked the settlement, I think, and left. Ah, that's so annoying. I've got to build up a whole new force there. Settlement's sacked, yep, we're aware of that. Dissenter placated. It seems as if, for now at least, this matter has been resolved and matters can return to normal. I think that was from the previous event from last turn. No negative traits gained here, which is fine. Ah, that's so frustrating. It's just annoying because the balance of power was like way off on that one. Way off. Anyway, never mind. It's not a problem. We'll just have to kind of deal with it, I guess. Anyway, these guys can continue moving. They're going to wait where they are. Let's have a look at who else we have. Let's go straight to the north, actually. What are these guys doing? They probably want to sit there and replenish, because if I remember rightly, when they crossed this kind of sea here and go on this little voyage to Stonequay over here. Actually, I don't think there is a garrison there, is there? So can they just kind of walk in there and take that one? I believe they can. It's Bonnes over here. Don't actually know where that is. Where is Bonnes? Okay, that's all the way down here. So that one's got the garrison, so we need to be kind of well replenished for that one. So I guess we can set them off straight away to Stonequay. If they get there and they're very under replenished, it's fine. It's not an issue because we can get some replenishment before we attack the main the walled settlement here that's going to have the garrison in Bonnes. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's all sorted. I feel like, yeah, we're kind of driving these guys back now, and it's going to be time to fight Ireland soon, which is good. We've dealt with them already. Down in the south, have we already looked at these guys this turn? I can't remember, to be honest. I don't think we did. Yeah, we've been burnt before by these balances of power, so I think I might fight that one on the battlefield. And we'll do that towards the end of this episode, maybe. Let's just have a look at the other guys to see what they want to do first, because the Anglo-Saxons have raised an army here. And Sussex, where have they gone? There you go. They've got an army here as well, heading up towards kind of London. That's that way. I kind of don't want to let them just run wild, because they might start taking my settlements, like Evesham here, for example. So I've got half a mind to send these guys up north and to leave these for now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make sure we cover our bases properly. And this army here, the Bringers of Ragnarok, can take this settlement and maybe take this cluster here and then move down south and take these. Kind of have a little bit of a swap here. But we do need to make sure that we don't let these guys just, you know, run rampant behind our lines. Same with this army here as well of the Anglo-Saxons. We'll probably within another, I think next turn, these guys are going to start taking attrition. Yeah, they haven't yet, so next turn they will do. So they may even strike out and attack us when we end the turn here, but we'll see. Okay, so I think for this turn then, before we finish it, let's just deal with these and then we'll fight this battle here. So we've got damaged building. That's another thing we need to deal with as well. Sorry, before we end the turn. Yeah, we lost this army here, didn't we? Yeah, these guys are replenishing. But I feel like if I raise an army here right now, they're going to be as well replenished as these guys and probably overtake them. So yeah, let's do this. Let's get another army raised here. Get them into the city so they get a decent amount of replenishment. Now this is where it's going to be tricky now in terms of getting an army up and running. We're going to want the 3 swordsmen. We definitely want maybe... Yeah, let's say 4 sets of spearmen and let's take 4 units of cav, so they've got a decent force. Let's get 3 units of archers as we normally do. And for the elite units, I mean, I don't actually know how many that is at the moment. That's 15, so we've got 5 units left. I would like some axemen, but these guys, great axemen, are going to have to do. Maybe we take 3 units of them and a couple more spears. Or 1 more spears and 1 more archers, maybe. Oh yeah, let these guys replenish. They're going to replenish faster than them by the looks of it. and there's more of us, so I think we'll be alright going forward. The garrison as well is probably taking a beating, so they're going to take a bit of time to replenish as well. But I'm not worried that they're going to attack us anytime soon, or at least attack us and do any damage to us. I won't make the same mistake as auto-resolving that one as well next time. Research available. Let's just continue down this path here. So we'll take martial law, and it gives us public order bonus everywhere, which is kind of good. It's what we need. Finally getting on top of the public order towards the end of the campaign, but that's fine. And we've got attrition for the Thunderhammers. Okay, that's these guys who are out in the ocean, but that was to be expected, so that's fine. And then the last one we were going to look at was this potential battle here that we're going to fight. Yeah, let's do it. Let's end the episode on this battle here. Oh, was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Sorry, I'm getting confused with myself here. It was further south. I think it was this one here that we wanted to actually fight on the battlefield. That one up there we want to wait out a little bit longer for their attrition. Oh, and by the looks of it, the balance of power has shot up massively. I think there's some sort of bug with this. We checked this a moment ago and it was like here, maybe like 2/3 of the way up. I mean, I do think that we've got a massive advantage over them, but if I auto-resolve it and lose again, I'm going to be pretty upset. But to be honest, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to auto-resolve it. Again, let's fight it defensively, I guess. Okay, we did win that one. Only lost 200 men, so that's fine. Yeah, I was a bit shocked when I saw how the balance of power was before. That makes more sense to me now. I think we've got damaged buildings here as well. Let's get them fixed. Cool. That's all sorted then. Skills available for Ingrim, which is the general who just fought in this battle. Let's give him a point in champion. You know about the attrition, and low public order isn't too much of a concern for me. So let's double check on everybody. Traits gained, nothing bad, all good stuff. We have a decree waiting, but we don't want to use that just yet. The south is all sorted. We're kind of moving things along. We've got an army mustering here. Ireland is what it is. We're not really moving anyone around up there. These guys are waiting as well. Yeah, we need these guys to get around this way by boat, which is fine. They'll do that in the next couple of turns. And then up in the north we've got the Thunderhammers who are sailing across to Stonockway, which is fine. Cool. Right then, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode there. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you hit that like button. If you've got any tips, feedback, or comments in general, leave those down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, and you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. So with that all said, I'll see you guys on the next one.